Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the UAM Twisters Dynasty. As you can see, the most important game of the week is obviously not the Red River rivalry. We are playing Southern Mississippi in McMullen. We are 2-3 following an awesome win, I believe, against Troy. Not a great game, fun game to watch. I think it was Troy. Let me make sure before I say that. Either way, I remember it wasn't a very fun game to watch. It was Louisiana. 7-0. What a game. If you missed that, go check it out. Last episode, even though you already know the result. But at the end of the episode last time, I talked about messing with some recruiting, which I put some points into guys coming in on visits such as Travis. Caro, I didn't put him on visit, but a lot of the guys that we want were first, second, or third. So if we can get Travis and possibly Caro to go ahead and sign, that would be awesome. And yeah, other than that, I don't think we had much else going on. So we are gonna just go ahead and hope for the best against Southern Miss, man. I bet it'll do. Hold on, just fine. Hopping into the game, looking at the overall difference, there's 69s across the board. We're 45 overall, shining. As you can see, we're gonna rock our blackout unis. Might change up the cleats a little bit if I can. I just want black cleats. Yeah, those would be sick. Alright, we're gonna hop into this game, man. The last game was rough offensively, but defense played really well. So if we can at least keep that momentum up, that would be... I think we can win any game as long as we have good defense. It's a night game. Forgot to even realize that. It's a beauty here in McMullen. Small stadium, big energy, you know what I mean? Frank Birch leading out the squad. The all-black jerseys at night. It's going to be a beautiful day. And hopefully we can come out on top. There's Southern Miss. They're going to be rocking their... I think this is just like a basic away jersey for them. You know, the yellow pants. Ugly. Oh, look at that guy. That guy needs to be at least something on our team. If he can do that, he can probably do some sort of athletic ability on our team. Maybe hurdle somebody. You never know. Right, we are going to start the game. 60 degrees, overcast, nighttime. Twisters are going to start the game by kicking off, and we're going to boot this one right down the middle into the end zone with no lettering in it for some reason. Still don't know why that is, but oh well, you know. And looking at their best player that they're going to highlight, it will be their receiver, Caden Saunders. He's doing okay, 312 through 5 games. So I don't know if I said episode 5 or if I said what episode this is. This is episode 6. But they're going to start with a little RPO. I left my spot entirely. Probably shouldn't have done that. I immediately saw, they're a hurry-up team. Saw the bubble and I immediately assumed that they were going to try to pass it. But they're actually running it up the middle, first play. And then this play, they're going to toss it right over. That probably could have been my spot. I'm not helping my team out so far. I'm not going to lie. So far, I am the liability. That's not what you like to see. We're actually going to bring some pressure on this play. We're going to shift some guys around. Not what you love to see, but if we can bring in some heat, maybe get to him. No, but Golden makes the tackle. We're lucky he did because I think that would have... possibly gone to the end zone. I don't know if we were going to be able to stop him on that one. We're going to switch it up. Safety blitz, come down low, and they're going to just check it down for a first down. They are moving in less than a minute. They're already at our 26-yard line. They are a hurry-up team, so, you kind of expect them to move a bit fast, but my goodness, not this fast. Bring a guy in motion. We're going to send him back over. It's a pass play. They got a guy wide open. Fumble! You'll love to see it. Overmays. Guy tried to hurdle. Overmays pops him in the air. And then McCricks is there for another turnover. He's got 2 picks. And now he's got a recovery as well on the fumble. Beautiful play. Let's get a quick replay. Micah Overmays, man. He's a dog. He hasn't done much through the game. But beautiful hit. My goodness. Flipping the guy on his head. And not the best starting field position for us, but we'll take it. It's as long as we don't, give it right back to him. Ryan's going to scramble out and hit Gilmore for a good gain at the 20-yard line. Love to see that. Apple Watch is telling me to stand because it's telling me I've been a fat chud, even though it's, late. So, Yeah, I haven't stood up much today, not gonna lie. Tried to run it up with Sunday, who had a big game last week, but he gets stuffed on his first run. That's alright. Not ideal, but, you know, it happens. We're gonna run a little RPO walk. Don't know if we'll be able to hit anything here. We might have to hand this one off. Yeah, nothing good there. We're gonna hand it to Sunday for about a gain of 4. Not bad. But that puts us at a 3rd down early in the game. Not what you love to see. We're actually going to put McPherson on a little post route. I think he could maybe get open if this is cover 2. Or somebody can. We're going to throw it to Major. He would have to come back. And he actually does make the great catch there. High and contested, but he holds on. He's doing really well this year. He didn't have the best game last week, I will say. But that's alright. He had a good game every other week. And we still won. So, you know, it happens. Not a good first play there. Gain of 2 on 1st down. This might be a successful RPO, depending on how their guys played. Not really the best, but we're going to hand it up for 4 again. I think as much as I want to throw the ball, Ryan is not built for it. So we might have to stick to trying to run the ball, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. As much as I want to throw the ball, Ryan is not helping me out there, man. That's a check down. I know he was scrambling out, but still. And once again, we are going to go for it. Probably not the smartest decision, but we ain't smart here. We're in McMullen, Alabama. We're not smart. We're going to throw an absolute dime to Jazz McPherson. Good ball by Ryan to, you know, shimmy out left a little bit and then hit his guy. We love to see it. We're going to actually maybe try something deep here, depending on if our guys get open. Ryan's just throwing it away. Good job getting the ball out of his hand. They got pressure in there pretty fast, so not ideal. We're actually just going to hand this off to Melvin Young, who, you know, he's more of a receiving back, but he can hit a hole pretty good, like that. 3rd down and 2, and that's already the end of the first quarter. We are zooming through this game. We like to hold on to the ball, because I don't know how fast we can move, you know. And we're doing all right, 60 yards so far. We started at the 2-yard line after an amazing play on defense, so we got all the momentum, I'd say, for sure. As you can tell, one of the logos is made by a professional, the other is, I don't even know who picks an eagle as a logo, you know what I mean? This might be a good play. We're going to hand this off. 3rd down 2, that probably wasn't the best decision. Coach is saying go for it, and I'm agreeing with him, man. I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot it was 3rd down. I was like, oh, I can just pick it up real fast. We got a guy wide open. Gilmore across the middle. That dude is actually a threat on the left side. He is dominating on slant routes against that cornerback so far. Good route, man. He was wide open. And we are down at the 15. 1st down and 10. We're going to do a quick snap. Hand this off to Sunday, who bounces off of some busyness in the backfield. But a gain of 2 still. We're going to run a little RPO. I don't know if Jazz will get open here, but if not, they only got 3 down linemen, so I wouldn't be mad at having to hand this off. We do. Jaron Sunday bounces it out a little bit, and he is going to move forward to the 3-yard line. What a run. We are in scoring range. Hopefully we can actually, you know, do something with it. I'm going to put him more on just like a hitch. No. Where the hell is a hitch? We'll do slant. Fuck it. I'm trying to hit Jazz on a quick out right here just to see if he can get open. He's kind of bodied, but he makes the catch anyways. Probably should have thrown it. Touchdown. Jazz McPherson. I believe that's his first of the season. And good ball by Ryan Rames, man. 2 conversions on 4th downs there. The fans are hyped. Love to see it. Great catch. He honestly got jammed, but I mean, that was supposed to be like a 3-yard out, and he's in the back of the end zone. So he was getting bullied on the route, but able to get his head around and complete the catch. And we are going to go up 7-0. Great way to get on the board. 99-yard drive. You love to see it. 5 minutes, 41 seconds, and 2:50 remaining in the second quarter. And we will get the ball to start the second half. So if we can maybe just hold them to just a field goal or no points at all if we're really lucky, that would be spectacular. We are going to go a little bit of man coverage here in this look. I think we got to the quarterback, number 3. I don't know who that is, but he made a hell of a play. Torrey Taylor, senior, getting to the quarterback, 2nd down and 16. I will say, thankfully, the defense has been able to get to these Sun Belt quarterbacks. First few games, we weren't the best, but we've done all right so far. They're going to throw just a drag route. Good tackle there by Trying to remember his name. Blanking. Waters. Listen, man, I'm bad with names. Especially of CPU characters that I didn't really make. So they're going to run a halfback screen. Golden was there to make a tackle, but he gets juked out. Or that wasn't Golden. That was Overmaze. Gets juked out of his shoes. That'll take us to 2-minute warning. Could call timeout, but I'm going to save those for, last 2 minutes, just in case. And we are going to get the ball back with a chance to put up some more points. Southern Miss, honestly, good crowd. I can't remember if I had this as a rivalry game. I think I did, actually, so that would make some sense. But they're kind of close together. Hadesburg, McMullen. Close enough, right? We're going to start off with the run here. I think we can get a nice, good blocks. What a fucking stiff arm by Jaron Sunday. Right up the middle. We're going to run a little bit of hurry up here. We got to make sure we at least get a first down for sure. Don't want to try to set the drive back a bit. We're going to actually take off with Rames here and step out of bounds with 1:36 remaining. Good run by Ryan. Love to see it. As much as this play is really good, my tight end is not. So I don't know how to feel about this. I'm actually going to get rid of the play action aspect of this. Just going to try to do something. Ryan Rames is going to take off once again to the right side. Their left edge there kind of overshot it a bit and left Ryan some space on the outside. We're actually, second down 3. I see my tight end over there. Yeah, that's my tight end. They kind of, they're leaving the edge for Ryan Rames so much. Scramble simulator, just like Bengal does it. You'll love to see it. But it's working out for us so far, so we'll take it. Looking for the out route almost on this one. They're running a cover 2 look. We're going to step up with Rames again. Slide down for another first. Still gets tapped just in case, But we're moving, man. I know it's all been on the legs of Ryan Rames this drive, but that's that's not the worst. We're going to throw it across body to Melvin. Thankfully, he dropped it. That was probably a really bad decision. Set up my guy to die there. Not going to lie. And we're going to run a little stick to the left side for once. See if CJ Major can get open on the slant route. We're actually going to throw it to Jaron, who makes a good catch and gains at least a yard there. 3rd down 9, not ideal, but this whole drive we've been throwing it, and it's only been, I say we've been at least setting up to throw it. It's not really been throwing it. We're going to try to throw the dig, and it wasn't there. Rames gets hit, and we are going to at least try to take a field goal here. I am going to switch to this angle just because I feel like this one might be a bit better. We're going to, hopefully that's accurate. Right down the pipes. Good kick. Field goal kicker's not bad. I believe he's one of the top 2 players on the team. I think. It's him, the punter, and then our fullback. So, perfect squad right there, We're going to boot this one. And Overmaze, don't forget him. And that will be in the end zone. So, 46 seconds remaining. If we can at least get a stop here, that would be perfect to go into half up 10-0. And if anything, 10-3 wouldn't be bad. Just 10-7, not ideal, They're going to run it up the middle, and they're going to get hella yards here. Good tackle by Overmaze. Not the way you like to start, but we did come out with 3 down linemen. That's on me, Probably should have swapped it out a bit. We ran man coverage last time, and it worked in this formation. But I think they're going to try to do a little something extra. Sit right here. And they are. Can we get a pick? We do. Beautiful play. I don't remember his last name. Lionel Williams. He's a freshman. I believe he's one of, if not our best corner on the team. What a play. QB, I don't know what he was thinking there. He just really lofted it up, honestly. So we're going to maybe throw the hitch route here. We're going to actually just hand this off to Jaron, who's going to get a nice carry. We'll call our first time out. 2nd down 5. Defense carrying the squad at the moment. They're doing what they need to. Offense isn't playing bad either. I'll give them their credit. We've driven down twice. Got some points each time. But the defense is stepping up how we need them to. Ryan Rames once again with his legs. Going to go down. Tackled pretty swiftly. He's 5 rushes, 55 yards. Doing excellent. We love to see him playing this good. We really do. With all of his struggles so far this season. 1st down and 10. We might just throw this one up to CJ. See if he can pull it down. He's got a green. I can't get it there. I'm not very good at that so far. We've seen. I've been pretty trash in that instance. Was it the smartest decision? Probably not. We're going to try to throw it away just real fast. Not want to force anything. 3rd down 10. If we can at least get some yardage to get into field goal range, that would be ideal. But, you never know. I like this play, actually. I've never seen it, but I do like it. That's not what I wanted. Let's just go post. I think he can. I think that's kind of what he was running beforehand, anyways. And Ryan Rames has some space to at least step up, get a couple yards. We're gonna call a second timeout. I might try a quick run up the middle to maybe get some. Hopefully, it won't take too much time. Oh, it's fourth down. Shit, I didn't realize it was fourth down. That's okay. We're gonna run it anyways. I don't know how trustworthy I am in getting that far of a field goal. We're gonna just dive with Mason Platt to get some extra yards. That was a bit dramatic, but you know, it was a perfect play, man. Run up the middle, and now we can make this. We gained 7 yards, making this a very manageable field goal. 6 miles per hour. Winds behind us to make the game 13-0. Can we nail this kick? It's a little to the outside, but it's right down the middle. Kicker is elite, carrying so far. And we are going to go into halftime. I'll probably skip it pretty fast. 13-10. Most dominant game for us so far. As you can see, the game is beautiful, 13-10. We'll skip the halftime show. No one wants to see that. Oh, there's Frank Birch talking with the kicker, who's got as many points as the offense. More points than the offense. And we're going to start this. I know, I'm zooming through it. We're going to start this just going. Kick return to start the second half. Probably could have cut that. Would have been nice. Lionel Williams already has a pick this game. Probably shouldn't have returned that, but not the best read by me. I'm not going to lie. We're going to try this play. This play is pretty decent for us. Especially if they bite on the run. We'll see what we can get. Nothing's open. Throw it. Oh, that was probably not the best decision. But, you know, it could have worked in some aspects. You never know. We are going to go back to hopefully maybe running it. They only have 3 down linemen, so we're going to hand this one off and get about 3 yards. 3rd down 7, not the best way to start. As long as we did 3 and out to start the second half, would not be what you love to see. Not at all. We're going to hit the tight end, pull or stone, and he's going to be stopped 4th and inches. I do think Wishbone and that thing to Platt up the middle. They might be expecting it this time, which makes me want to run it to the outside. We're going to run this. I believe in the blocking, but I don't believe in my backup running back to get there. That was a bad decision. Probably should have just ran it up the middle. I don't know why Haywood's in for that. I really think Melvin would be the better option, but oh well, I guess. We're going to shift our D-line over a little bit just in case. They are going to run this one, and I'm going to dive. Miss, can we at least get there? No. Not the best way to start the second half. Shifted the D-line, missed with the linebacker to tackle him just barely. And Southern Miss, man, they're going to score real fast. Probably shouldn't have gone for it. Definitely shouldn't have gone for it on 4th down inches. I haven't tried a QB sneak, so I'm not confident in doing those, but maybe that's what we should have. We're actually, I didn't mean to return this, but we're going to get a decent little return to the 21. Okay, we'll have to step up this drive. That's what this means. We fucked up on the first one. We just got to pick it up. Run game, hopefully can carry us a bit. We're going to hand this right up the middle, get some nice blocks. Sunday is going to get about 7 yards. 10 rushes, 44 yards. Another decent game for him, man. He's just got to... I think we just have to run him the right way, in between the tackles. He's not an outside runner. That's Melvin's job. But we are going to throw it to Jazz. Overthrow, not ideal. Try to hit him, you know, just coming out of clearing up the space. But just a quick miss. Not ideal. 3rd down and 3. Again, another short yardage situation. The running back's wide open. Melvin, can he break away? Jazz tried to get up there, he couldn't, but that's a big 1st down. I kind of panicked. I didn't think Melvin was, after he tiptoed, I was not confident in him breaking a tackle. Jaron Sunday picks up the block there, but I tried to get away from it, didn't work. 2nd down 18. I mean, Sunday tried to pick it up, but I kind of also shifted into it, so I made his job harder. That's on the QB, man. We're going to go slot fade out Jazz. If this kind of can catch him off guard a bit, I think something might be open. If we just have time. Jazz! Can he get there? No. We just don't have time for that play to develop. It's there. He's getting some space open for sure, but Rames is getting hit in the backfield before we can actually do anything. Which maybe that's just on me. I need to update the pass protection. We're going to launch this one deep, and we don't green it. So close yet so far. And we're going to punt this one away. This one I'll actually punt. We'll try to kind of put it into the side. I think over here is ideal. Decent punt to the right side. Ooh, that could be really good if it bounces the right way. Can we get a good bounce? Oh, so close. Almost a punt dot. It's okay. We'll take it still. We're going to go 3 receivers out to the right side. Trips left. Or trips right. My apologies. We're going to let him throw the screen. I'd rather that than leave that route on the outside. Wide open. We're actually going to bring hella pressure here. This might not be smart, but I'm bringing pressure. I feel the run coming, and I just want to blow his shit up. Now, he might be audibling to like a slant route or some shit, and our guys are about to, just give it away. But I have a feeling it's a run. It is, and he breaks tackle, and he gets 3rd down and inches. They are going to run hurry up here. Now, they very well could just run this. And I'm actually going to... no. We're going to... That is not a good decision. Oh my goodness, I moved my safety out of the spot by accident. I was trying to recover, it didn't work. Big run by Jamarice? That sounds bad when I say it. Jamarius. Took me a second for that to click. Jamarius is, I'm assuming, what his name is. So, oh my gosh, they're shifting a bunch. I really don't know what their plan is here. We're going to try to maybe blitz with McCricks. I honestly sat down, and it worked out, Got him after a gain of 2, but I think if I had not sat down, he probably would have gotten... McCricks would have gotten picked up on the block, and then that just would have been not very good. Cover guys down low, please. There we go. Great tackle by that corner there. Full body. Nice. And I think just going to cover 1 might be ideal. Not going to lie. Now, my tight end... or Golden covering a tight end, I'm not too worried about, unless he doesn't get out there. And it's just going to be a dig route. Lineman catches the ball. That was 100% pass interference, by the way, Golden. I bullied my guy. I was so focused on that the lineman catching it caught me off guard. But good play. Defense gets there. Pressure gets there. And we are totally not ranked, so, it is what it is. They're just hating on us. But Southern Mississippi going for a long kick here. Can we get a block? No, we can't. And that looks like it will be good. Slide in. Maybe a little further back. He misses that. But in 19 seconds, they get a field goal on the board. Defense coming in clutch after a couple mistakes. We're going to let this one bounce. We're not getting good enough returns to keep risking that. But we are going to stick into the gun. I know it's not ideal, but I do want to... I want the ability to switch into a confident pass play that we can at least do something with, Now, Gilmore got really open last time on something like this. But Jazz is the guy that gets open. Ball is behind him a little bit, but he gets about 5 yards, so we'll take. We are not running hurry up. Not whatsoever. I'm going to put Melvin on a wheel route. I don't know who's guarding him. If this is cover 3, I think something will be open. And we're just going to have to loft this one up, and it's almost intercepted. They brought out a lot of pressure, but it actually hurts one of their guys, so we'll take that. A lot of pressure on that play. I actually wish I knew what play that was. Shift. Oh. I was moving. A couple episodes ago, I was like, why are my guys shifting? I didn't realize I was doing that. That makes a lot of sense, but oh well. Big 3rd down here, and we're going to just check it down to Major, who makes a good catch. A little low, a little to the left side, but he maintains it, so we'll take it. I got my coach uniform on, told them. I went out, so got a nice little button up going on. Try to bounce this with Sunday, didn't work. 2nd down 12. This is a close game, man. I'm not worried though, Maybe I should be, but I'm not. We're gonna check this down to Poole, who's gonna get 6 yards, so manageable 3rd down. Not ideal, but still kind of a bit long, but we'll take it. I think Major on like a corner here might be a good play. If I can audible it, it won't let me. I guess since it has a motion, they're like, no, you can't audible, which is unfortunate. We're going to step up with Rames. This is going to be wide open. Slide once again. Rames' legs have been spectacular this game. Offensive lineman getting hurt, not spectacular. But Ryan Rames is an awesome running the ball for us. He's not been the best. I mean, I say that. He's made some decent throws. But he's just, he's Ryan Rames. And our left tackle just lets Ryan Rames gets murdered in the Sorry for the swear. Lets him get murdered there. Centers, we're going to let him play. You know, he's a 65. He can withstand to get hurt, you know. This is the big leagues, buddy. And I don't actually know the look here. It looks like it could be cover 1 or cover 3. Let's see if anybody gets open. Not really. We're just going to loft this up to Gilmore. Can he make a play? We greened it! We greened it. I finally got one. Gilmore with an insane catch. Bam! First down. What a way. You know, Gilmore makes clutch plays, man. And Southern Mississippi actually has been calls a timeout there. I think they called one after Rams got sacked too. So we just can't turn the ball over. Hand this one up to Sunday. And that's a big run. We're going to try to run through a guy. It doesn't work. Actually took some wear and tear there, which is not ideal, but it's all right. We're doing good though. I am going to turn on play call, or ball carrying conservative. Don't want to fumble. Nothing stupid, you know. We're just trying to at least get a field goal. Hopefully a touchdown, but at least a field goal. Oh my God. I meant to throw it, which would have been a bad idea, but Sunday gets down to the 1-yard line, and we're actually going to turn on shoe clock as well to hopefully run down the rest of the clock. We're going to run a little RPO, line up in it at least. And if you don't know what we do at the 1-yard line, you haven't been watching the series enough. We're a fullback school, buddy. And Mason Platt's getting this right up the middle. 100%. And he actually breaks the tackle because he's a dog. He's a dog. He's in there. Touchdown. Mason Platt for, I believe, his 4th of the year total. He might be leading the team in touchdowns, actually, which is kind of funny. But we're going to boot this through the middle. And UAM gets another late touchdown to push the lead 20-10. You love to see it. We played probably, in my opinion, the actual best game. I know FCS, we kind of beat them by a similar score, at least if this, holds and we don't fuck up. But, we're playing a real team, and I feel like the FCS is a real, we were underdogs against them too. But this is, this is a Sun Belt team, man. We are heavily outgunned, undermanned, under a man. Maybe we got a guy on the team who's he likes being undermanned. That's why he joined the squad. Anyways, they're going to throw a drag there. Great tackle by Golden. Don't know how he actually got there. He just tapped his feet a little bit. Missed. I whiffed entirely on the drag, so that was a mistake. I'm not going to lie. But they're taking a second to snap this one. They're going to have... QB. I thought he might have thrown another pick to Williams over there, or that's Dennis on that side. Williams is on that side. I wonder why that swapped. Don't know. Left a guy out, and nothing. I don't know what I was trying to say there. DT got stuck on him, moved him back, caused the QB almost scramble, throws it to a hitch, gets back down. Perfect play call, right? Or I don't know. What's it called when the main play-by-play announcer? That's what I was trying to think of. And we're gonna get to the quarterback again. Forces an incompletion, almost another sack. Akili Robinson had a great game last week, and he finally makes a good presence in this one too. I believe that's his first real appearance. But we've played pretty good on the D-line. And that's a pick. Oh my God, he threw it right to me. User! What a pick. You love to see it. And Dane Golden gets an interception. I honestly probably should just kneel this. I don't know why I'm not. I'll probably kneel it next play, but we're going to give this one to Sunday just right up the middle. And hopefully we can get... Oh, yeah, that's an easy first. More yards for Sunday. First down. And, we don't get to do it much. I'll come out in a nice victory formation. I think once I snap it, it should end the game. Let me get the ball. Where's the ball? Oh, God. Oh, God. End it with Ryan Rames, buddy. That's a touch... Or not... I was going to say that's a touchdown. That's another W. Your UAM Twisters go to 2-1 in conference. Ryan Rames, good game there. 13 points a second, 7 in the fourth. Player of the game actually goes to Rames. He had a really good game on the ground. He had 158 through the air, no picks. I believe he had probably about 80 or 70 yards. What a catch by Gilmore. First green of the season, which is sad to say, 6 games in. But, it is what it is. What a play. What a play by the whole team. best well-rounded game, in my opinion, 100% against a conference opponent. Let's check out some stats real fast, actually. 295 yards of offense to their 168 is pretty good. Ryan Rames, 12 for 23, 158, 52%. Not the best, but 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Running the ball, Jaron Sunday, another good game for him. 14 for 71, 5 yards per carry, no touchdowns, no fumbles. Ryan Rames had 10 for 58, so I overestimated a little bit, but still pretty good. Mason Platt, 2 for 6, and his 1 touchdown. Melvin Young had 2 for 7, and Zion Haywood, 1 for 5. He's not our best back, I'm not going to lie. I think Melvin's a bit better. Jazz, receiving the ball, had 3 for 23 and the 1 touchdown of the game. His first of the season, I believe. Lane Gilmore, great plays around by him. 3 for 80. CJ Major, 2 for 17. Poole, 1 for 5. Stone, 1 for 7. Young, 1 for 25. That was a big play. And Sunday, 1 for 1. And some big plays by the defense for sure. We had 1 sack, Bubba O'Callaway, and 2 half sacks. They teamed up on that one. Akila Robinson gets another one, and Torrey Taylor gets one as well. 2 picks, Lionel Williams. Great play by him. Quarterback lofted it up, and he was there. And then the user by Dayton Golden to get the game-sealing pick pretty much. 2 forced fumbles, 1 by Bubba O'Callaway, and that was the one where the lineman caught it. And then the big one, Micah Overmaze gets him down at the 1 after they're driving. And then Foster McCricks had the fumble recovery. Kicking. Our Cal Petrie had another good game. He had 2 field goals, 1 from 48, and then 2 for 2 on extra points. What a game by your UAM Twisters, man. You love to see them succeed. Simming to next week now. Let's see. I don't know. First commit, Rayshawn Travis from Huntsville, Alabama. 2-star. But we got a quarterback in case Rames transfers. That's beautiful. You love to see it. Dante Foster, we're still doing good on him, but we gotta recruit, man. Early in the season too, kinda. I mean, to be fair, we're doing a lot. Well, playing at Texas Tech or Texas A&M doesn't help that, but we get a recruit there, which clears up 40 points too. He's a verbal commit for now, so we gotta keep an eye on him a little bit, but that's beautiful, man. I could probably drop a couple points on him, just in case. Rashawn is verbally committed. I think his visit is week 9, so if we keep that up, I think we can get him to fully commit by at least next episode, This guy's worrying me a bit, but we're still doing all right on most of the other guys. So we might be able to move some points around, but we'll see. But anyways, I'll do all of that off screen, once again, as usual. And next episode, we will be traveling to ranked 12th Texas A&M, home of the 12th man. That's what they call themselves, I think. I don't remember. I just know I don't like them, Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Another W for the Twisters. We are 3-3 on the season. Looking great. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure to keep watching. Stay tuned for, whatever else happens. Could be an upset next episode. Who knows? But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay handsome. Or if you're a woman, beautiful. You know what? Everyone's beautiful. We'll say that. But thank y'all so much for tuning into this episode. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.